Hey guys, Marsning here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are jumping into Extreme TEQ versus Super AGL, Extreme Super Battle Road, to try out JANEMBA and see what sort of impact that he can make on the landscape here, because Extreme TEQ is one of the hardest stages for a lot of people, and we saw yesterday, I put up the no items run, the release of Pikkon turned Super AGL from being the hardest Super Type 1 into an absolute joke. Now, spoiler alert, JANEMBA does not have that same impact on Extreme TEQ. Now, he probably will help a bunch of people who weren't able to complete the stage before complete it, because not everyone cares about no item runs, but you definitely, he's not like Pikkon where he just comes in and obliterates the stage. And one of the big reasons for that is what we talked about yesterday with the showcase of the original team, is the restriction for getting his support and then like the damage reduction is just way too much. Like, we got very lucky in this turn that we were actually able to get, it's 4 type orbs and 2 rainbow orbs for him, which is actually ridiculous. So since almost all of the attacks are focused on him, let's see how much he takes without items active here. So this is him at 55%. We got the damage reduction. Still takes 140k from a super and 20k from normal attacks. That's a lot of damage, considering he's getting an extra 30% attack and defense from his 4 type orbs, and he's getting 30% damage reduction from the fact that we got 2 rainbow orbs, and he still takes that much damage. That is actually wild. And then obviously after his super attack, he raises his defense, so we saw the number drop quite significantly, but that is still a lot of damage. That is a lot more than I would expect for a unit that we would want to be so good defensively to be taking from that many attacks. So let's go ahead, and I brought Marseillan along because he is better on Extreme Super Battle Road after his Easy A, but he's not the best. He obviously doesn't share a ton of links. I always forget that the Majin Vegetas have over in a flash and not prepared for battle, so we'll go ahead and do this. Now hopefully what we can do here is get the, okay, we can get 6 orbs anyway, good. Because what I was going to say, one thing that is very useful about JANEMBA is the fact that, and Pikkon, is as long as you get their type orbs to get the support passive for everybody else, that gives everyone 2 key. So if we actually had missed out on Marseillan's super attack by 1 or 2 key, by getting the 4 type orbs with JANEMBA, that would then give us the boost, so we could still actually super attack. So, but yeah, because Marseillan raises his attack and defense on super attack, he does get a decent amount of defense. Double supering is massive here actually as well, because he lowers attack on super, so we're going to lower Tora's attack, Tora, sorry, but we're also raising our defense twice. So I think we might have actually taken him out, because I think Majin Vegeta only stunned Borgos. Yeah, wow. So Marseillan actually showing up for this one. And we actually got hit enough times, I guess, in that first turn. That is pretty good. So let's go ahead and transform JANEMBA. Let's see what he looks like here alongside Golden Frieza on ESBR. I love that cut-in. Like, his animation is so good, and then the little, like, goofy fat JANEMBA face cut-in comes in. Oh, I love it. So now that he's transformed, we at least have shocking speed, so we've got some key here. And now that he's transformed, we only need 1 orb and 3 type orbs to get his full kit to activate, which, just to refresh everybody's memory, so it's an additional attack 40% with 3 type orbs, so obviously no longer giving support to everybody else, and then a high chance to dodge as long as you get a rainbow orb. So let us, oh, he's stunned. Oh, well, there you go, never mind. Can he link up with you? Oh yeah, they have Nightmare together as well, okay. So what we'll do then is we'll get, if I do this, that's going to connect the reds and then the rainbow orb, right? Because we can get Golden Frieza to finish off Farsha. There we go. And then we can get the full buff here for JANEMBA. We'll see if JANEMBA can take out Borgos at the end here. So we've got no support on the rotation. We got 3 links active. Was this my one? This is my one, right? So this is him at 55%. 2 million. That's okay. Considering you have to get hit so many times to transform. And the thing is, he's not as good defensively when you consider... Imagine if you were against an enemy who disables dodge, because dodge is completely RNG related, right? Like a 50% chance to dodge is good on paper, but you could still have him dodge 0 attacks, whereas at least pre-transformation, as long as you're getting the orbs and the rainbow orbs, he gets damage reduction, and his defense is pretty high. So he definitely seems to be a little bit worse defensively after transforming, but... Oh wow, this is not a good turn for defenses for everybody here. Well, I think this is a good turn to go ahead and just use a Whis. Because like I said, not a lot of people care about no item runs. So really what we're trying to test out JANEMBA here is how much easier he makes the run overall for like normal players, quote unquote. Because a lot of people, even using items, like when a new Extreme Tech unit comes out, part of me dreads taking them into Extreme Super Battle Road to show them off, because even if you make the rest of the team really good and then you bring that new unit and a unit that can like link well with them, there's still the possibility that you're going to use all 8 items and then still end up in the last fight like close to death. Because like here, for example, Majin Vegeta with a Whis active, we got double supered in slot 1 and we lost almost all of our health. And bear in mind, Majin Vegeta's only on the team because, yeah, the AoE and stun is really good for Super Battle Road, but I brought him because he's on JANEMBA's category. So he's getting the full double 170 leads, like leader skill, and we still almost died in that turn from full health with a Whis active, which is quite honestly ridiculous. Like, this is why Extreme Tech is by far the hardest of the stages. So we can quite easily finish off Videl here, but as you can see, the JANEMBA curse, we can't get the orbs that we need. So we could if we do this, but that would mean not supering with Frieza, but I guess that's fine. We won't super with Frieza, and then we'll do this. So that does give everybody else a little bit of an extra buff. So now, JANEMBA in slot 1, I mean, we got a ton of items active, but that's him at 79%. Bear in mind, we had a Whis active, and we raised our defense with the Android 8. And yeah, that's how much damage he took. Now that's because we didn't get the orbs for his damage reduction and all that kind of thing. And remember, his defense increases after supering. But like, yeah, he's just not like... Pycon, you can put him in slot 1, and as long as you pick up a rainbow orb, even though that does come down to RNG, like we said with the transformed JANEMBA, he could potentially dodge everything. Whereas this JANEMBA, you put him in slot 1, if you can't get 2 rainbow orbs, then he's not going to have damage reduction. And yeah, you could potentially be in for a bad time. So this is one of the fights where Demon King Piccolo gets to transform early, so that's nice. But I think we're probably just going to go ahead and do this, because this will work out very well for Marseillan here, able to deliver quite a lot of attack lowering. We can grab that for you. And then is this 6? Oh, we can't get 6 orbs with you, so we won't get the damage reduction. But I think chances are he's probably going to be dead or stunned, depending on if Majin Vegeta can come in clutch here. But Marseillan, of course, is on JANEMBA's category as well. So he's getting double 170 buff here. So he's actually looking real good. I love the fact that his easy A made him so good, because, you know, he is our boy. And with JANEMBA lead and him getting the full leader skill, he's actually much better on ESBR than he used to be. So Majin Vegeta coming in clutch with the stun and the KO at the same time. You love to see it. And now we can go into this fight with enough health to actually have Golden Frieza's passive active. So that is good. But yeah, I feel like JANEMBA is probably best in like slot 2, like in this instance here, because we can grab these 2 orbs for Frieza. Then we can get all of these here, so we're getting the support and the damage reduction. So that then gives Frieza his super attack. And then let's go for... I guess you're probably going to be alive longer at this rate, so let's attack lower the trunks. Do I want to use an item? Even with no items active, Golden Frieza takes quite a bit of damage from normal attacks. So I think we can go ahead and pop a Whis, an Icarus here. And then we will grab these. I want to be careful about picking up type orbs. So because Cell's not getting attacked, we don't need to get a ton of orbs to buff his defense here. Because obviously, ideally, we want to try and get the Dokkan attack in the last fight. But yeah, fortunately, we got the item active. The 50% support from Extreme Cell means that we are going to be tanking all of this like it was nothing. Yep, you guys feel free. Go ahead and super attack Golden Frieza. That's what we like to see. But yeah, I feel like this rotation probably works out the best with Golden Frieza in slot 1 and then JANEMBA in slot 2. The problem is, because JANEMBA has no key links pre-transformation, it means Golden Frieza always needs 6 key to super. So you either have to be able to get 6 key for him, or get 4 and then get JANEMBA's passive so that he actually is providing that support buff. Because otherwise, it's just not going to work out very well for you, which is not what you want. So, let's see. Can we get the support passive here from JANEMBA? Because that really determines how like I play the entire rotation, right? Because I could do this. If we save these orbs at the side, we're not going to get the damage reduction if we do it this way. But if we do this, and then we grab these orbs for Marseillan. So, hang on. Vegeta isn't attack lowered yet. So, let's attack lower Vegeta. The Icarus is still active. Oh, wow, good. A second orb came down. Perfect. So, if we do this, then that support buff from JANEMBA, boom. The other two have their super attack. So, that is the one aspect. I think I've said it already many times, but that is the one aspect of their kit that I do actually quite like. Because we were able to plan out our orbs there, so that we were able to then push these other two guys up to their super attack by getting JANEMBA's buff to activate. So I do quite like that, but additional from Marseillan, sadly only a normal attack. And yeah, he's looking real good on this run. I love it. He's gone from being a unit that pre-EZA you just couldn't use him because against multiple enemies he had no passive, to actually being somewhat useful. And of course, he's on JANEMBA's category, so his stats are going to be a lot higher. He's contributing a lot more to the overall HP of the team. So yeah, he's actually very, very good. But yeah, this is the problem that we'll run into, because we can only get 2 key for Frieza, and then we can get the full passive for JANEMBA, which is good, but that's not enough to push Frieza up to the super attack. So we'll go ahead and do this. I don't know, Demon King Piccolo probably would have done more damage than JANEMBA, but we've got no item active now, remember. But Frieza, see, that's where Extreme Super Battle Road can really surprise you sometimes, because Golden Frieza, we're used to him being one of the best tanks in the game, never takes damage from anyone. But in ESBR, even though he's getting the double 130 lead, which is better than if you were just running double Golden Friezas, he's getting the 30% buff from JANEMBA's passive being active, and he still takes 35k from a super. Now, that's a lot less than anybody else, don't get me wrong, but 35k is not what you expect to be taking from a super attack in this mode. So, but yeah, we're going to have... oh, no. Oh, no, I can't avoid tech orbs. Oh, no. We're going to get the Dokkan attack here for sure. That's awkward. Yep. No! Oh, well. Alright, well, we're going to take out Trunks here with Marseillan and get a full heal. That is not what you like to see, because going straight into the last fight with the Dokkan attack would have been really, really good. I guess towards the end there, we stopped paying attention to Type Orbs, because picking up the Type Orbs was the only way to get JANEMBA's full passive to activate. So again, you could see that as another negative, because we've got a couple of units on the team who create Tech Orbs. But ideally in this run, we kind of wanted to avoid those Tech Orbs so that we didn't get the Dokkan attack too early. But because JANEMBA's passive is so restrictive, we had to pick up those orbs, otherwise we couldn't get his passive to activate. So, very awkward in general. But alright, so we can get the first JANEMBA passive to activate, that's good. Let's just go full send on Goku here and see if we can actually kill him. Let's do this. I really thought that second rainbow orb was going to drop down. That's really annoying. Because now he can't super attack, which means he's not going to get his defensive buff either. Ugh. We do still have 4 items left though. So in general, compared to how runs of Extreme Tech go, this is actually going quite well. But yeah, obviously JANEMBA in slot 1. This one's 79%. He's got his full passive active. We've got the Whis active. Like, he's not going to take any damage here. Didn't do a huge amount of damage. We get the additional though, so that also is another raise for his Attack and defense. We get a crit, so that's not bad on the damage side. And then Golden Freezer. 1.5 isn't too bad. Get a nice big crit as well, though. We take those. But unfortunately, my JANEMBA being 55%, he's not going to be able to additional. Did I give him an additional skill orb? I can't remember. I may have done, but he didn't get it, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so... what is the untransform? How do we get the damage reduction here? 5 or more key spheres obtained. Okay. Because I wonder if it is safer to do that. His defense is a lot lower, though. What link do you share? Oh, shattering the limit. Okay. Alright, I guess we could put you in slot 1. So, who's attacking in the middle here? So ideally, we really want you to finish off Goku, but if he doesn't, hopefully the AoE will. That's 6 orbs, that's perfect. So we can do this. We still have the Whis active, and then I don't really want to attack Goku with Marseillan, but he's the only one attacking him at the end. So hopefully, between Demon King Piccolo and Majin Vegeta, they just take out Goku. Okay, everyone's going to super attack him. That's fine. He's got his damage reduction, and we've got a Whis active. So we didn't take that much damage. That's actually not so bad. And then, yeah, not a huge amount of damage. Additional super, though, we'll take that. So can the AoE from Majin Vegeta be the finishing blow? I'm not too sure. Because when there's only 3 of them, they've got a lot more health than when there's 4 or 5. So I think he lives. We didn't stun anyone as well. Come on, Majin Vegeta. What are you doing? I need you to be stunning everyone. Oh, wait. He did take him out. I don't know if that was just me spacing out or if it just didn't... The bar didn't empty quickly enough. But I really thought Goku had survived. But okay, that's good. Because then we get double supers on Vegeta. So double attack lower him. So he's now pretty much unable to deal damage to us. Which is good. Especially because we can now do this. So if we... let's see. How about if we do that? Keep that rainbow orb there. There we go. Wow, one of the rare turns where we're actually able to activate our passive with JANEMBA. So we'll go ahead and do this. And then do this. So Vegeta's been attack lowered so much at this point that he is not going to be able to do a huge amount of damage to Cell. I guess I probably should have targeted Golden Freezer onto him as well, since JANEMBA isn't going to do crazy damage. But because Vegeta's been attack lowered so much, he shouldn't do too much damage to Cell here. Oh, and the double super. Okay, I think JANEMBA's actually going to finish off Vegeta with this second super attack. So obviously that is something that plays a big factor. Like if you still need to do extreme tech, if you can find a JANEMBA friend that has multiple dupes, especially 2 or more so that he has all of his star abilities, then obviously that is going to come in like massively useful. Alright, so he's been attack lowered. We can't get JANEMBA's passive at all, which is not good. So we could do this and go for just this. We're not going to get the damage reduction if we do that, but Piccolo has been attack lowered. So if we do that, then we're able to get JANEMBA's passive, so at least that's buffing Demon King Piccolo's defense. And then just grab this. So I think we should finish him off this turn, but it all depends. Because Demon King Piccolo raises his defense on super attack as well, so... Still 54k though. 55% JANEMBA. Maybe he's not going to be able to finish off Piccolo here. We get the crit though. The good old free level 5 crit from the 55% hidden potential system. And then Majin Vegeta coming in with the crit stun KO combo. So there you go. That is extreme tech. The run took a little bit longer, unfortunately, because of the misplay with the Dokkan mode in fight number 3. But that definitely took us a lot less items than it usually does. So... You could argue that JANEMBA made a positive impact. I mean, look at this. Every time I've showcased extreme tech units in Extreme Super Battle Road, and this run of 19 minutes and 45 seconds was our best time. So, he obviously does make some kind of an impact, but Does he make enough impact for you to summon specifically for him if you haven't beaten Extreme Tech? I would say probably not, because with how janky he is on the team, I think if you're someone who's been trying it with like this Golden Frieza or the tech support cell as your leader, just bring a friend JANEMBA. But Marseille definitely put in some work in this run. Shout out to our boy here. He was really good. So let me know what you guys think down below. But that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.